from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. It's the NFC Championship game. It's the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Green Bay Packers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Southern California as we've got playoff football ahead in the City of Angels. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They'll have very good starting field position here after the turnover as they search for the first points of the ball game. On first down, right, over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Kyron Williams, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Rams have struck first in this NFC title game. So a very good start, but don't go get those Super Bowl T-shirts left. Still the early going here.
I wonder if they're even printing them at this stage of the game, right? Do you wait a little longer before you say which one you're going to do? Good advice, Brandon. Make sure you know there's a lot of game left, but a good start.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And Higbee going to have a Rams first down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On first and 10, right. Now a leaping catch, he's got it. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw, right. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally, and you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times...
He told us yesterday mistakes in a playoff game can be even more costly than the regular season, so he's got to be kicking himself after throwing that pick six here. We'll see if he can rectify the situation now. 1st and 10. Here's Wright throwing after the interception. Now that'll be caught by Cup. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. Back to throw. Right. Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
Right now, throwing on 1st down. Look at the big man rumble. And down to the 19-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
They go play action here on 1st down. Throws left side. Atwell's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. 2-2 Atwell from 19 yards away. And the Rams have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game. On this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running, because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now Wright, throwing again on 2nd and 10. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Right. Got a man. It's Higbee complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Right. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play there for L.A. 47 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Right. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Puka Nacua, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Rams are able to move back in front. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because he fought through all that extra attention, got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage and threw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting him and by him going up and getting it.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown touchdown passes on his last 2 drives as he begins here, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Right. Higbee secures it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Operating from the gun. Right. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Time to go to work. Let's go.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. And it's been feast or famine for him so far. 2 touchdown passes, but also 2 interceptions, including the one to end their last drive. And they start here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Back to throw. Right. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. This secondary has been L.A. set to take over again on offense. And a bit of a daunting task here for this offense as they'll start out at the 1-yard line.
I guess you could easily say there's a whole lot of real estate in front of them if they want to achieve their goal, which is get to the other end zone.
And 99 yards to go if they want to do just that. Right to throw from his end zone. A quick pass to Kupp. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Looking to throw. Right. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Right. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Back to throw. Right. Open man right side is Kupp, complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Back to throw again. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The end result, 21 yards. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Big Kenny Clark that time, pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss. To throw is right. Looking to throw on 2nd down. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
3rd and goal here, a big play brewing in this NFC title game. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. Here's Wright, throwing on 4th down. And nothing but daylight ahead. And into the end zone, it's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. The road ahead a little bit more difficult now after that pick 6. So dealing with this deficit here. Right now, throwing after the interception. He's got Cooper Kupp on the slant. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Operating from the gun. Right. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. Clock continuing to roll as the Rams try to get going again. Now Wright to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp. And the Rams are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tutu Atwell with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. And they have work to do in the second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Operating from the gun. Right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Now they're a little further behind the 8-ball after the interception led to the touchdown. So a 2-score deficit here, 1st and 10. Right on 1st down. And his throw here is incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Looking to throw. Right. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. To throw is Right on 1st and 10. Another completion for Kupp. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Operating from the gun. Right. To the right side and complete to Atwell. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw. Right. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Rams have cut it back within a score.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, But now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
He's got the 3 touchdown passes through the air. Last drive showed off a little bit of that versatility, ran one in. So 4 total touchdowns for him here as they start out 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's Wright throwing on 1st down. His throw incomplete.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Right. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
Right now on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Back to throw. Right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Right. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Puka Nacua, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are back within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Now the Rams offense getting the football back. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw. Right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Back to throw. Right. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Looking to throw. Right. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams have taken the lead here now in the 4th quarter of this championship game. Well, quite the comeback here. They have erased that deficit, pushed themselves out in front now here in this 4th quarter.
But this game's kind of felt like a horse race, hasn't it, partner? Because, yeah, the other guys run out to their big lead, but then slowly and surely, they've been creeping up and closing that gap. Now they've stuck ahead in front here late in the game. The finish line's not far away. They need their defense to finish this thing off.
They'll look to throw. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. They need a touchdown to tie it. Of course, they know full well they won't have too many more possessions, if any, in this championship game. Now right. Throwing to start the drive. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Back to throw. Right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Right. Going to throw again. And this is caught by Williams. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 16. Operating from the gun. Right. His throw caught right around the 6. And the Rams are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Operating from the gun. Right. Flushed out right. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for two, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
And the Rams getting set to go now. And this one likely on the short list for Game of the Year candidates. And boy, did it come in a good one here in the playoffs. All tied in the fourth with a berth to the Super Bowl on the line. Buckle up, everybody. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
To throw is right. Looking to throw on second down. Touchdown! Tyler Higbee from 21 yards away. And the Rams have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain it.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That is caught. And he is going to have a Rams first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Here's Wright to throw on second down. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2nd and 9 from the 44. Operating from the gun. Right. That's caught. It's Tutu Atwell. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Right now on 1st and 10. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Puka Nacua saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Rams answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. The LA offense ready for this next possession. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Rams are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth quarter lead. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. To hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory. Moving on to the Super Bowl.
Only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Hallis, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.